When I was younger, I was so naive. I followed the world, and one day I was led into the arms of people who didn't really love me. And I let them. Over and over I stood by, being dominated and disrespected, being told again and again and again and again, you aren't worth what you think you deserve. No matter how hard you push, I am stronger. No matter how hard you yell, I am louder. No matter how hard you try, I will be more successful. No matter how much you give, there will always be better. No matter your beauty, I could find one more beautiful. No matter your kindness, I could find one more giving. No matter your needs, I could find one more lenient. No matter your pleasures, they are worthless to me. And little by little, I swallowed these toxins, this prescription of affliction that medicated the strongest parts of me like they were diseases. Like the little girl who grew up free was not a sign of what my life would be, but a betrayal of the role that I was meant to belong to, that I was meant to submit to. And those bitter pills, hard to swallow as they were, went down. There was no spoonful of sugar to coat them now, and they worked. I began to believe what I had been told, what I had been shown, to believe that I was worth less and that my body was not my own, that my value was tied to how I looked, to what I didn't say, to how far apart I spread my legs that day, to long flowing hair and agreeable answers, to my sexual prowess and to my list of partners, that the way you get ahead is directly tied to who you marry and how well you lie. That being funny is only for men, and that being offended means you're weaker than them. That complaining is something you're not meant to do, and if you choose to break that rule, you're irrational. Needless to say, this medicine didn't cure me. It nearly destroyed me. But then one day I looked around at the wreckage that my insides had become, and I realized that I was dying. That if I continued down this path, there would be nothing left that I would never want for freedom or for trying. After years of attaching myself to the treatment I thought I deserved, I realized that my legacy will never be as a trophy someone thought they had earned. I am no commoner, no damsel in distress. I come from a long line of warriors who fought the same battles as my conquerors, but they fought them in a dress. I come from mothers and daughters and lovers and martyrs. I come from queens who were more than the pedestal of a crown. I am cut from the cloth of the gender who wouldn't sit down at the back of the bus, who stood their ground when the bombs broke the bridges of London town, of the double X that brought us radioactivity, of the graceful princess who taught us about the humanity in those suffering with HIV. I come from writers and inventors and scientists and athletes. I am the embodiment of the earth and the moon and the ocean and everything mysterious and fertile. I am Artemis, a hunter. I am Athena, a fighter. This is my lineage. These are my brethren. And we are so much more than wombs and patients. We are the backbone of our nations. I am not worth less. And I am not worth more than anyone who reaches for the faraway galaxies of truth and compassion. We are a universe of potential and complexities that bring every question and answer together. I am part of the golden equation. I am essential in my future's transformation. I am everything I thought I couldn't be. And I will spend every single day of my life fighting to ensure that little girls will grow up free and never question their integrity and the right to self-worth. To fight for what heaven really means when it's found on earth. Unity. So that we might all be gods and goddesses working together instead of apart. So that the deities we've created are jealous of our art. I choose now to feed myself with love and respect, to heal my war wounds with health and happiness, to fill my life with laughter and language, and to remember that as my equal, he can make his own damn sandwich.